Hey guys, JUp here, and today I'm bringing another episode of MOAB on every map, and today's map is Resistance. Now my class setup I'm using is Sleight of Hand, Overkill, and Dead Silence. Then I move into Hardline Pro, Scavenger Pro, and Assassin. The equipment I'm using is the Grenade and the Portable Radar. Now the two weapons I decided to use for Overkill Pro was the G36C Red Dot with Kick and the ACR with Kick. Now these two weapons came into play a lot during this gameplay because the lines of sight I was using required assault rifles, whereas in other situations it would have been best to use a submachine gun, like when I decided to rush into this house at the beginning of the gameplay. But when it comes to needing the use of a submachine gun, you can always fall back to the G36C. Now the G36C is kind of like a hybrid weapon. It's good for close range and long range due to its compact size and its accuracy and fire rate. In many situations I find it useful to use at close range because of how well the weapon was made. Red Dot is my preferred attachment on this weapon because the iron sights, in my opinion, look like the iron sights from my UMP and Modern Warfare 2 just made bigger, and it kind of throws you off a little bit. That's why I prefer to use the Red Dot sight. Sometimes if you want to go stealthy, you can also use the silencer, so you can go Red Dot and silencer, but you have to watch out for the recoil on that. The recoil is kind of difficult to manage. After about 4 shots, it starts kicking up much faster than it does in the initial 3 shots. So watch out for that. Now, the portable radar comes in handy in this match quite a bit. Due to the fact of the way me and my team set up on this map, the spawn system got kind of iffy. So I decided to lay it down in a location where I believed it would help me when the enemy decided to spawn behind me, because where I was at, the second the enemy started spawning, my portable radar would actually show me where they were. Kind of helped the fact that the other team really wasn't using Assassin Pro or Assassin all that much this game. Many of them were using just a normal second tier perk, so it was kind of helpful the fact that they weren't using Assassin Pro, because I really don't like it. We do go into a host migration, so I went ahead and skipped forward through all that stuff because I did not record this in game. Actually, I'm pulling this out of theater. Luckily theater worked this time. The first time I got my Resistance MOAB, which was way faster than this gameplay, I got it in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. The theater mode decided to give me the finger, and for about a 5-hour period, none of my gameplays actually saved. So I had a friend of mine put that gameplay into his theater, and the way the theater system works in Modern Warfare 3, if you save a video into your vault, it only saves your perspective. So if you were to go to someone else, you're only going to see third person, and you can roam and do a kind of theater action where you can do an overhead view of the guy. So if you by any chance lose a gameplay, you really lost the gameplay. There's no other way you can get a first person view. You can do a third person view, try to style it up, make it a little bit movie style, like a very explosive, heavy gunfire, all these different situations, make it look good. Like I said, if you missed your chance, you basically have missed your chance. So this gameplay was pretty cool. Me and my team basically had a strategy rolling into this game on this map that we managed to pull off pretty well to get to this MOAB. What I did is I tried to figure out how the spawn system works, and basically what I found is if you can get the flag and pull it back to the umbrella area where it looks like a part of the wall has been destroyed and the rubble's falling down to a fiery little path, if you can get your teammate to post up on that area, it's going to help you a lot, because the spawn system, it'll try to spawn the opponent basically right next to the flag, except it's going to be underneath the underpass of the hotel. It's going to put them over on that side, but if you have one guy get a little too close to that underpass, they will actually start spawning behind where you see me post up the entire game. That's where they're going to come from. So if you want to help try to prevent the enemy from spawning behind you, underneath you, I suggest try to get a teammate to drop back to where the maps are located behind this building. That way it'll help push them back. Now they will spawn up on top of the hill. You got to really watch for that. I had a rare occasion where the guy actually decided to spawn up the hill and he tried to come down to get me. I got into a firefight situation that I really should have gotten away from after the first set, but I thought I should tempt my luck to try to kill him, and I just backed away eventually. I knew I couldn't get him. He had an advantage. Even though I had uphill advantage over him, he had a better head glitching situation to try to take me on. So if you get into a situation like that, especially if you're going for a MOAB, don't try to tempt it. Pull back, let him come to you. Because in the spawn situation, I actually had a couple opponents try to come after me because eventually they started watching their kill cams. They knew where I was at. They tried coming for me many times. I would pull back to the stairwell, let them come to me. I think there was an occasion where 2 different times where 2 different people came at the exact same time trying to take me out. But because I pulled back to the stair location and pulled like a head glitch, I was able to take them out relatively easy. Also, with the spawns being behind you and underneath you, if you have the chance to drop down, say you're running out of ammo and you're the specialist, or you have scavenger as one of your starting perks, notice when you have time frames. Now, if you're into this gunfight, you see you're starting to get low on both weapons, and a guy spawns back there, take it a little slowly, especially if all you have available is to knife them. Take it slowly, wait for them to push up underneath the building, and then come behind them and knife them, take the scavenger pack, and pull back to a safe location. Because they will continue to spawn down there, and if you play it right, and your teammates are helping you, if they take out those people as they're spawning underneath the bridge, and you'll see a time frame in which they've stopped spawning, and you have the ability to get down there to get the scavenger packs, take the chance, get the scavenger packs, because the teammates is key to getting a MOAB on this map if you're playing Team Defender. Because if you get the spawn trap set up just right, you'll be able to get it fairly easily. I mean, my team did a great job. We got set up in the right area. They set up where they should be, to where they weren't pushing the spawn too hard. So it was a really enjoyable game. And then once I get the MOAB, I go kind of a little bit crazy, jump down, because there's no reason to stay in this position that much longer. I mean, I've already set off my MOAB. We're just a couple points from winning the game, so I decided, hey, let's hurry up, let's finish this game off, get out. And I ended up getting into the spawn trap that we actually set up, and you'll see that I completely got ripped a new one by a guy spawning right behind me. But this was the MOAB on Resistance Team Defender. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Other than that, peace out.